Welcome to CNTV. I'm Brad Clonch.
And I'm Quin Tran. We're so glad you've joined us for this special edition of CNTV, featuring the Chickasaw Nation's annual meeting and festival.
A gathering of our people unites citizens from all over the country, bringing them home here to the Chickasaw Cultural Center and other venues in Chickasaw Country.
It's great just to get the connection, because being out in California, we really don't have the chance to learn much about our heritage. So coming out here has just been really eye-opening, just to see, you know, all the culture and meet other people who maybe live the culture every day.
So we're really immersed in the culture here, and that's what we love about it, is we get to come back and say, wow, this is our tribe, this is where we belong, this is our home.
A gathering of our people makes us stronger. As we get together and grow together, we grow stronger and we keep our bond together.
There's much underway during the week-long festivities, from cultural evening to the arts and cultural awards, princess pageant, and sporting events.
The events lead up to the Chickasaw Nation's annual meeting with Governor Bill Anoatubby's State of the Nation address.
We are a government of the people, by the people, and for the people.
Governor Bill Anoatubby is now serving his 9th consecutive term as leader of the Chickasaw Nation. Under his leadership, the tribe has experienced exponential growth in economic development and a cultural renaissance.
Ladies and gentlemen, let it be known that today, the Chickasaw Nation, our nation, is the strongest it has ever been. At the heart of our nation is our people, the Chickasaw people, a people who share a common heritage, culture, and traditions.
In 2019, Chickasaw Nation businesses achieved record revenues and net profits, more than 15% net profits from core business operations. Revenue generated from tribal businesses helps fund more than 200 programs and services to Chickasaw people. They include health care, housing, education, and employment training, programs that impact Chickasaws of all ages.
A nation is strong because we invest in people. Our nation is strong because of our determination to offer opportunities for education and employment. Chickasaw people are achieving new levels of personal success that allows them to have a positive impact on the lives of others.
The tribe also partners with others to improve the state, benefiting all Oklahomans in areas such as infrastructure, natural resources, and higher education.
Our commitment to build community and partnerships with our neighbors makes our nation strong. We've worked hard to be good neighbors.
Governor Anoatubby says the Chickasaw Nation works hard to fulfill its central mission to enhance the overall quality of life of the Chickasaw people.
Year after year, we are fulfilling our vision, and the Chickasaw Nation is positioned to do even more. We drive toward the future with passion and purpose. We are strong because our people are strong. I want you to know that the state of the Chickasaw Nation is strong and getting stronger. Chickamauga, okay.
Chickasaw citizens leave the annual meeting with a great sense of pride in their tribe.
Well, the festivities continue after the annual meeting. Take a look at downtown Tishomingo. People of all ages line the streets of downtown Tishomingo for the annual parade. High school bands from area communities entertain the crowd. They participate every year. The Chickasaw princesses and tribal leaders are also part of the parade. Children enjoy seeing everyone up close and getting candy.
We come to the parade because we see a lot of family here, and then we see a lot of friends, and it's a wonderful place. And the kids have a good time because they get to play the games and they get to fill up bags. I love the fact that I am Chickasaw, and Chickasaw families stick together, and I love that about the Chickasaw families.
From the downtown parade now to the grounds of the historic Chickasaw National Capitol. People spend time here admiring the work of Native artists. This is CSAM, the Southeastern Art Show and Market. Chickasaw and other Native artists showcase their beautiful work. The pieces are unique and many are one-of-a-kind creations.
To have something made by somebody's hands is important. I think it's important to have unique items because it shows the personal touch and the mark of the artist. So right next to the adult exhibit area, there's a youth exhibit area. And then the other night when they gave out awards, they gave the youth awards as well. So it's just nice because, you know, there's other people coming up in the traditions.
It's called Turtle Island. So Turtle Island is the legend that all Native Americans have a variation of this legend, but it's how like animals, humans first were created. I made the turtle during my first time at the Arts Academy, and it was just one of the best things I've ever made.
Also at the Chickasaw National Capitol, people browse the latest Chickasaw publications. The 2020 book releases by the Chickasaw Press and White Dog Press are on display. They include children's books and historical and cultural publications. Authors are on hand to sign books and share more about their work. In the coming months of CNTV, we'll take a closer look at some of the books released for 2020.
This is a beautiful evening for these young Chickasaws. They're part of the Princess Pageant. Judges score them on poise, talent, and responses to interview questions. The pageant also features lovely Chickasaw regalia. 9-year-old Kinsey Carter is crowned Little Miss Chickasaw. 12-year-old Brinley Underwood will serve as Chickasaw Junior Princess. And Marquita Rose McCarty, a freshman at Oral Roberts University, is the new Chickasaw Princess. The young ladies will serve as role models and ambassadors of the Chickasaw Nation. During Cultural Evening, the Chickasaw Nation Arts and Culture Awards were announced. Governor Bill Anoatubby and Lieutenant Governor Chris Anoatubby present the Silver Feather Award to Mr. Harold Stick. The Chickasaw elder served more than 30 years in the Marine Corps and the Army National Guard. He is a fluent speaker of the Chickasaw language and an accomplished beadwork artist. Mr. Stick says his elders shaped his morals, values, and beliefs.
I stand in the shadows of those who have come before me, and you see the list. Those are my elders. And I still have elders here. And those are the ones that have become my role models. And those who come after, I hope. Because that's how I learned. They were role models. Those individuals that made me what I am. And it's not who I am, it's what I am.
The Silver Feather Award honors Chickasaws who have committed their lives to the preservation and revitalization of Chickasaw culture, language, and ways of life. The Chickasaw Nation celebrates Ms. Mary Monroe with the Dynamic Woman of the Year Award. The Chickasaw elder spent 5 decades in education, starting her career in Bing schools. She has received numerous local and national recognition for her work in Native American education. Ms. Monroe is not only an educator, she's an avid learner of the Chickasaw language. She's committed to sharing and passing on her love for the Chickasaw language to others.
This is something that I never, ever dreamed of, and that I appreciate being thought of, and I'm just glad that God blessed me to be where I am today and to be with the people that I'm with today. And so I thank Him and I thank you.
During Festival Week, the Chickasaw Nation welcomes hundreds of area school children and families as they tour various tribal landmarks and venues.
The tribe hosts tours of the Chickasaw White House, the historic Chickasaw National Capitol, among other sites.
The Cultural Center is one of the largest venues, a place Chickasaws call home.
The Chickasaw Cultural Center was built as a home for Chickasaw people. Our culture is such a vital piece of who we are. So it's amazing to be able to come to this very special home and see people beading, see people singing hymns, see people stomp dancing. One of the great aspects of the Cultural Center is that there is something for everyone, every age. For little kids, we have wonderful hands-on activities. If you're a person who prefers to learn about Chickasaw through reading, we have the Halisso Research Center. And this is designated as a beautiful library. We have a genealogy team that's there. We have a special collections room where we're able to showcase some of our collections. The Chickasaw Cultural Center sits on 184 acres and spans over 120,000 square feet of buildings. And you're gonna see the Chickasaw language everywhere, which is very, I think, interesting to people and very intriguing. One of our first buildings that you're gonna come to is the Welcome Center and the Apisa Art Gallery. Apisa means a place to see in Chickasaw, so we have designated this as a beautiful art space, exhibit space. And in this building, you're gonna see wonderful rotating exhibits. Inside the Chickasaw Exhibit Center, what really stands out is our spirit forest. And this was designed to be a space that reflects the most ancient sense of who we are as a people. So within the spirit forest, you're gonna see water and you're gonna see trees, but you're gonna also hear these beautiful stories, beautiful Chickasaw stories. Once you leave the spirit forest, you come to the main portion of the exhibit hall. That is set on a timeline, and we start in our homeland. Then you're going to continue on to see information about our removal, which was a very sad time in our history. You continue forward and you're going to see where we went from removal to Indian Territory. How we started over as a people, how resilient we are as a people, and how we pushed forward and continued to be a strong Chickasaw Nation. The Chickasaw Cultural Center is not only made up of wonderful interior spaces, but we have some excellent outdoor spaces that reflect our culture as well too. We have a traditional village that is set in the time frame of 1700 to about 1750. Throughout the Cultural Center grounds, you're going to see beautiful landscaping, and we have a wonderful horticulture team who's here, who's very passionate about native plants. We do have plants that are here from Mississippi, from our homeland area, that we have actually brought here and planted. And then, of course, items that are native to Oklahoma as well. A very special place on the Cultural Center campus is the Honor Garden, the Chickasaw Honor Garden. The Chickasaw Honor Garden is a place where we house plaques of wonderful Chickasaw citizens who have been inducted into the Chickasaw Hall of Fame. They're very special people who have contributed so much through their lives within the Chickasaw community, within the community they live in. Just people that have done extraordinary things. As you're walking the campus, you're gonna see some beautiful Chickasaw art. We have wonderful sculptures here. One of the most outstanding pieces is called The Arrival, and it's a beautiful sculpture done by Mike Larson, and it actually depicts a family who is on the removal. And the way it is designed, you're going to see part of the family who's moving forward, who's looking forward, who's arriving in Indian Territory, and you're going to see part of the family who's actually looking back towards our homeland as well. So it's a very moving, beautiful piece. All of the beautiful outdoor sculptures that you see really reflect who we are as a people. When people leave the Chickasaw Cultural Center, what they'll take away is a better understanding of who the Chickasaw people are, of our past, of our present, and that we are a tribe that's always looking toward the future.
That's why the Chickasaw Cultural Center is the perfect location for the annual Cultural Evening, a time tribal citizens gather to celebrate their history and heritage.
This really is a time of celebration for children and adults alike. Activities throughout Chickasaw Country promote fellowship. Chickasaw elders look forward to gathering for the annual Senior Olympics. This is a fun way for senior citizens to be active in different sporting activities and engage in friendly competition. It's a chance to reconnect with old friends and make new ones.
Well, it's enjoyable, and there's always something out here for everyone. Even if you're not good at it, it's still fun. And you got a lot of people that you can work with and talk to, and it's just enjoyable.
Young athletes enjoy competing in sporting events too. The Junior Olympics features track and field games. Participants from preschool through elementary age competed in races, the long jump, and other activities. The youth earn medals for their efforts.
Not far from the Junior Olympics, people of all ages gather for the 5K and 1 mile fun walk in Tishomingo. Governor Anoatubby helps kick off the race. It's a race that features a certified course and is a sanctioned event for serious runners. More than 250 people turned out for this early morning event.
Lots of folks come out, and most of our folks come every year, and so it's kind of a family atmosphere, and we really enjoy it.
Chickasaw citizen Josh Stewart finishes first, just under 19 minutes in the 5K run. This event has been part of Festival Week since 2013.
Traditional activities bring many participants and spectators to Oklahoma. The cornstalk shoot is a favorite. Events are held for both adults and children. The tournaments are challenging but promote camaraderie. Besides the cornstalk shoot, there are other activities. Chickasaws enjoy this time together doing something fun and active. These activities encourage physical fitness, good sportsmanship, and team spirit.
Whether it's a sporting activity or a cultural event, Chickasaw citizens feel a sense of family during the annual meeting and festival.
A gathering of our people deepens friendships among citizens, neighbors, Oklahomans, and those visiting near and far.
We leave you with this inspirational piece titled Carry Me, featuring Chickasaw vocalist Lauren Clare.
It starts with the horizon. I can feel my heart beat. Every time I come here, feels like a cool summer breeze. 'Cause whenever we're together, I feel grateful to be a part of something greater than me. So do a dance if it makes you feel proud, and let me tell you that we're destined to be a shining star in this great world around us, with something special that I carry with me. Can't tell you how I got here, 'cause it's a place I always see. When I look beyond the mirror, I feel what's living in me. 'Cause we are one and there's nothing coming in between. And the love we share will linger like the eldest of trees. So do a dance if it makes you feel proud, and let me tell you that we're destined to be a shining star in this great world around us, with something special that I carry with me. So do a dance if it makes you feel proud, and let me me tell you that we're destined to be a shining star in this great world around us, with something special that I carry with me. 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 There's a strength we all share, and a courage that leads us. We're even more than we've been. Warriors. There's a strength we all share, and a courage that leads us. We're even more than we've been. Warriors. There's a strength we all share, and a courage that leads us. We're even more than we've been. Warriors. So do a dance if it makes you feel proud, and let me tell you that we're destined to be a shining star in this great world around us, with something special that I carry with me. So do a dance if it makes you feel proud, and let me tell you that we're destined to be a shining star in this great world around us, with something special that I carry with me. Carry with me. Carry with me.